After hurrying through the takeout food for lunch, Fang Fang and her family headed for their second peach picking of the day. It is harvest season, and their lives have become more busy since they started selling peaches via live streaming.
Since I was a kid, my family has been growing peaches for more than 30 years. Since 2020, I started doing these live stream sales sessions. During the pandemic period, live streaming helped many farmers to sell their products and earn money. My wish is to help all farmers to sell their peaches through e-commerce and social media platforms so that they can make money and be happy.
80 kilometers away from Beijing, the district of Pinggu is home to the world's largest peach orchard with about 11,000 hectares of peach trees. And for local peach farmers like Xiaofang to sell their products to customers across the country nowadays only takes one click away. One click away in downtown Beijing, Zhou Ying is doing her share in boosting rural economy, selling fresh produce from farmlands in live stream studio. Her day job is a weather girl on China's central television. Weather forecasts are one of the most watched programs among farmers because farming is intricately tied to climate conditions. The weather program has its own live streaming sales platform for agricultural products.
Based on the first-hand climate data we have, we've known which agricultural products are well-grown this season and are worth promoting, and what time of the year is best to consume them. Other than selling, I'd also chat with farmers during live streaming, providing them with weather information and allowing farmers and buyers to interact.
From poverty relief to rural revitalization, live streaming can help farmers in many ways. We've carried out close to 50 live stream sessions so far, sold more than 300 products, and reached tens of millions of audience. Through our live streams, consumers can also acquire more knowledge of farming and farm products.
China is one of the biggest engines of the world's online influencer economy. Live streaming that aims to assist rural development breathes new life into the sector. In April 2020, when Chinese President Xi Jinping visited Jingli village in Shanxi province, he spoke with villagers who were preparing for live streaming of their agricultural products. She pointed out that e-commerce through live streaming is an emerging business with great potential that can promote sales of agricultural products and help rural residents shake off poverty and facilitate rural vitalization. In a bigger picture, experts say, sales expansion brought by live streaming accelerates the restructuring of value chain.
With demands shift on the tables, changes are made in the farms. Agriculture products sold need to be more standardized, greener, and cater to various consumer requirements. Live streaming sales can promote more inclusive development of the rural economy.
There are challenges too. For instance, farming is easily impacted by climate and seasonal factors, so how to make sure of supply when demand is high, and also logistics can sometimes be challenging in certain terrains, road and weather conditions. To find the answers to those questions, Professor Si told me long-term planning is needed.
We need to engage more parties, individuals and collectives, live stream platforms, companies in the value chain and local authorities. We also need to build up a reasonable benefit distribution mechanism. This will make this model sustainable. In the long run, branding is also important. Once products become trusted brands, they can help increase awareness of the locality and boost economic growth in the region.
As for Fang Fang, she has her own priority at the moment. Once the peaches are loaded and hits the road, she's back on her phone checking new orders.
I'm almost on my phone 24/7. Years ago, we had to borrow some 100,000 yuan to cover the tuition costs for my sister and myself, as well as the cost of building a new house. Now I've paid all my debts, and I even have the money to take my parents for trips during the slack season.
Fang Fang knows that as long as she stays connected, like the hundreds of millions of farmers across China, there's good chance that their farm produce can reach consumer tables through an ecosystem that covers nearly everything between rural supply and urban demand. And that's when all the hard work really pays off with a touch of fresh sweetness. Lulu, CGTN.